Oh shit. In this episode we got a whole lot of talking, right? I didn't really like the episode. Now, this is the thing about it. I'm going to give it a 3. The reason why I give it a 3, because even though I didn't really like it, I feel like, because I read the manga. If you read the manga, you're probably not going to like this episode as much as somebody who just watches the anime. Because all the stuff being revealed in it, well, a few things being revealed in it is not going to be as boring for them. But for me, it was just too much fucking talking. Like in the manga, we got the same information and it only took like 3-4 minutes. This took about 20 something minutes. I was like, damn. So anyway, they're in the cave doing some fucking talking for a good minute, right? And then what you call him? What's his name? Kabuto. He's trying to turn Sasuke on Itachi. It doesn't work, but that lasts another 20 minutes of talking. Then they finally get into the explanation of there's another power outside of Izanagi. It's called Izanami, and it should trump it. And that's what they need in order to beat the sage mode of Kabuto. Then they go into this backstory about how Sasuke got over, that whole hatred thing about Itachi and everything else. I love this part. You know what I'm saying? I think they animated, it very well. The pacing of it was good. Three ninjas is it's Sasuke and Toby is sitting in this restaurant, right? And it's 3 like ninjas, maybe 4, 3 or 4 ninjas sitting behind them. They're like, "Yo, Itachi got knocked off," and they was like, "So go ahead and scrape him out the book." They said, "Who did it?" This motherfucker named Sasuke, his little brother. And he was like, "Man, it's a good thing Itachi did, but I'd rather have Sasuke dead." He said, "That motherfucker ain't shit." He said, "Word up. If I seen him in real life, if I see him in the streets, I'd slap the shit out of him." And then another dude looked over to him. He said, "Yeah." He said, "If I catch his ass, I'm going to slap the taste out of his fucking mouth." And then they started talking shit about Itachi. Like, Itachi, he ain't shit. He said, "This guy killed his own family." He said, then they said Sasuke, he turned his back on the whole village. He's the worst villain to ever come into Konoha. He's a piece of shit. And Sasuke jumped up and he was like, "Word." He looked back like this. Like, he was still standing this way, but he looked back. He's like, "Word." And Toby stopped. He's like, "Well, hold on." And then Sasuke was like, "Yo," he said, "My brother, but he didn't say this, but this is what he was thinking. My brother killed and died for your ungrateful asses, you ungrateful sons of bitches." That's what he said. That's what was going on. So in my mind, I was laughing it up because all that shit was what was going on. That transaction was going on in my mind. So that was funny as hell. And we got to see exactly why he, switched. Anyway, we come back to the present. More talk, no jutsu. Now, like I said, people that only watch the anime, they're probably somewhat satisfied with this talking because they revealing stuff. But people in the manga, we got the same shit in 2 panels. Then we get to Kabuto's backstory. They're trying to show how Kabuto got to the way he is. Kabuto is, comparing himself to Itachi. Itachi saying, "Yeah, we're kind of similar. We had, similar situations happen to us." So they cut to his backstory, and he's talking. And this is the crazy thing about it. Kabuto is actually telling them this. Before they cut to the backstory, it was a little bit of action. They got a couple attacks, and that was like two attacks in. Kabuto attacked using this art where the cave is moving, the way he wants it. He can control the cave. And then Itachi saves Sasuke with Susanoo. And Sasuke uses Amaterasu to block Kabuto. Anyway, they go into his backstory. He was at this village. He's from this village where he got some brain damage or something like that. And he couldn't remember who his family was because they got attacked. Anyway, this lady picks him up, brings him to this, I think they probably was on the outskirts of Konoha or something like that, on the outskirts of it, somewhere. She brings him in. He's a foster child. She tries to raise him as his own. That's pretty much the gist of it. But the crazy thing is, he's telling this story to Itachi and Sasuke. If I was Itachi, I'd be like, yo, why he distracted? Let's fuck him up. Because it's taking a long while. And the anime doesn't come across as good because it's taking about 10 minutes, like, we're in the middle of a fight. I don't give a fuck how you was raised. Let's kill this motherfucker right now. Right here, right now. So anyway, that's what I give this chapter. I give it a 3 because the people that watch the anime, they're probably going to enjoy it. People that watch the manga is probably going to be like a 2. Because we got all that in a shorter package. It was sweet. It was to the point. They didn't add shit that really made this chapter any better. So go ahead and leave your comment. Let me know what you think about this episode. If you like it, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe. Anime and manga means more. I don't need this much dialogue.